What up, what up, what up? Oh, crap. Would help if I had cameras on, huh? It's always something. Every time. Every time. What up, y'all? What up, Matt? You win $5 for being here first, dude. 5 whole doll hairs. I will send you 5 actual doll hairs for your dedication, sir. Just making sure we're ready to go. The hell? Yep. Yo, yo, yo! What up, Mal? How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We made it. Another week. Another week down. Sorry, we're almost there. Hang on. Let me turn this music down a little bit. The vibes are on point. We got Mariah. There it is. All right, bet. I know the weekend's finally here. Thank God. Oh man, it's been a long week. When isn't it a long week? And then we're gonna reset and do it all again. G, F, and G's. Oh, you know what I just realized? Did I mess up this overlay? I did. My bad. Here, there we go. Some point I messed that up. Did I? Oh yeah, I totally did. Hang on, okay. let's fix the things. Bam, bam. Wait, what? Bam. No bam? No bam. Bam. Bam, bam. All right, cool. There we go. There we go. My fault. My fault. Okay, let's start with our usual, right? Get a type test in. Wait, before I even do that, yes, do you guys peep the new map? Yes, how's this look? Oh, I can't really even see it, huh? Is it not? Bam, look at that thing. Kind of, maybe? Is it kind of showing up? Yo, for an on-screen celebration, I didn't get anything. Did it do something? Oh, you know why? It's because it minimized. Damn, every time it minimizes, that plays me. Do I have to do this every time? I do, huh? Let's try it again. Save. Oops. Can you try that, bro? Try it again. Do your little bits thing that you did. Let's see if anything happens. Bet. Did it do anything? Nothing. Is that not like a thing? Do you see anything on your end? No? Oh, okay. I don't know why it's not working this time. Well, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I think other alerts work, just not like bits and stuff. Okay, cool. Did it have my stuff going on or no? At some point I need to hire somebody to do the shit because clearly I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Oops. Rip. I'm going to start there. Let's try it again. Overhead. right. Sounds pretty good still. Sounds pretty good. All right, let's pull out the star of the show, though. Yeah? I'm going to set this down over here for right now. Bring out good old Tohsaka. This thing's been getting a lot of action this week, for sure. I think I broke it out on both streams. Bro, you're the reason that you got Cocoa Blacks is because of me. I used them on... What the hell did I build them on? I don't remember what I used them on. I just pulled them out of something. The Falcon? Then I put them in something else. And then you were like, yo, I should get those. Oh, you're talking to Mal. My fault. I can read replies. Yo, man, I'm sorry. After work on a Friday, you know how it is. Oops. Darn it. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's the complaint. Mine didn't sound bad. I didn't really have a lot of leaf ping, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a consistency thing. But yeah, I have heard the same complaint. Yeah. Time to invest in an ultrasonic cleaner, dude. Oh my god, I can't type right now. There it is. Yo, no, this is not GMK Underworld. This is actually GMK Originative Japanese. Let me show this guy off real quick. This was a Type Machina set, I think, that they ran. Part of the Originative series. But I thought it just kind of popped. Def not rich. I got super lucky. I think I paid like $150 for this. But definitely one of my favorite sets. They really need to rerun it. Super simple but sick. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it is new GMK, so I don't know how sought after it really is, but I like it. I think it's sick. Oh, nice. You got Tuesday? Oh, I forgot to pull it out yesterday. Huh. To compare it? I don't know. I think my Tuesdays might be sealed still. I don't remember. Or maybe I bought it used? Did I buy it used? It's been so long, dude. I can't remember. Anyway. Okay, for today's build, I guess, we have a palm plate. Not palm. PP plate. Wow. PP plate. So I'm thinking maybe of doing either these nice reds that I just modded. I have a couple choices of reds, or Nixies. Action sold me a cost from... Oh, hell yeah. There you go, dude. Oh, and it was like 15% off, maybe, or something like that, right? It was super cheap. Well, for GMK. I do actually have Underworld, but it has like those sort of yellow sub legends, and I kind of feel like it clashes. I have Berg. Most people put Berg on this, from what I've seen. Like AUN's got Berg, so maybe we put Berg back on here just to try it out for the second build, make our lives easier. $50. $50. Damn. Yeah, no, that's a steal. That's for sure a steal. The one thing I got to figure out is I think I have to Dremel this. So this is the prototype. These are prototype PCBs. And Ayuena mentioned that I might have to Dremel one of the corners. But I don't know. Maybe I'm lucky. It looks fine. So let's see. I guess let's see. Have these been shipped yet? I haven't been following or keeping track. The extras still haven't dropped, by the way, from what I can tell. Nice. All right, perfect timing for this build then. Hopefully I can show people how to put it together relatively easily. Well, the daughter board's already installed, so it's not gonna be a full rebuild. Though I think the daughter board comes. No, I lied. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm saying. There we go. Just lying to you guys. My bad. Okay. Honestly, I think we're okay. Unless like one of the corners needs to be cut down. Cool. Honestly, dude, both will look great. I think Underworld will still look good, to be completely honest. It's a dope set. It's not like you really look at the bottom, right? And from the side profile, it's so thin, you're not really noticing it. And it's close enough in color, I think. Yeah, those would be great sets too. Darling or Chanel, I think would look great on here. Darling's got pink in it, yeah. But either way, I mean, the cool thing about this red. Oh, you have it on Irish, dude. It's honestly though, that's like the theme. That's like the perfect theme, right? Isn't it an Irish themed set? Or Irish? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. But yeah, what I was saying is the ano on this is so. The color, what do you call it? Color fade? I can't fucking remember. Toe says it. It has so much depth to it. So I feel like a lot of different sets, a lot of different colors of red will work on here, because it really does shift, color shift. It really does shift depending on the light. Just looking at it there, you guys can see it. Okay, let's do this. Let's pull this guy apart. I always forget that it's a screwless design, so it's very seamless looking. Super fancy in classic Ayuena fashion, right? Alright, let's do. I don't know where all the mount points are. One's here. No? What the hell's that one? Nothing on the bottom. Okay, okay. Sick. I think that's everything. Nice. Dude, I cannot recommend them enough, Mal. You get DDS quality, right? You're going to get very solid pricing and transparency. AUN has done a ton of projects at this point that he's fulfilled. He's been super transparent. Everything's been on time. Quality of the boards is fire. Absolute fire. I'm like, so surprised by Bunny Girl specifically because Bunny Girl is a lot cheaper than the other boards. I mean, he specifically wanted to make a cheaper board, and even it looks great. Like, it does not look like it's lacking in quality. Yeah, for Alan is the GOAT. For fucking real. You get too much glaze. Don't let it get to his head. Nah, he's super chill. I don't know if you guys are tapped into the Discord, the WifeWorks Discord. So they just hit 2,000 people, 2,000 members. So they're going to be planning a giveaway pretty soon. I say they, but I guess I should say we at this point. We are going to be planning a giveaway pretty soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't joined the server, please join. There should be some cool stuff. If you see a BG65. So things do pop up from time to time for sure. And I think BG will have a better chance than most because there was more units of it than a lot of the other runs that have happened. So I think your chances are pretty high of getting one at like retail too. I think the only board I've seen go above retail is the Salter. And that's just because it was super rare and very expensive. I know, for real, dude. At this point, I wish. I really need to spend more time in CAD and just learning the whole process. But I have got to watch Alan work, and that man is a fucking wizard in CAD. He hasn't missed yet. Yeah. I talked to him and he said that Zelena from 86 on. So, oh, right. AUN is a dude. So let me just let you know that. I know it's confusing because of the profile pic, but I'm gonna roast the shit out of him for that. No, you're fine. You're totally fine. I can get why you would think so. Yes, Lena is on the list. That would be sick. He's got a few different things cooking for sure. If you guys want, I can pull out the other dub boards I've got. If you guys want to see and hear the things he's created. I have sold a couple of the other boards that he didn't design, but I have at this point I think I have everything he's made. More than happy to show it off. You gotta love that. So there you go. Simple gasket, pour on gasket. Leaf spring plate. Oh, I see what he had to do. Okay, so I think we just have to cut this a little bit. I see. So that's what was misaligned. Okay, let me clean that up real fast. I don't know if you guys can see this. So yeah, the prototype screw was off. Screw hole was off. Or cutout was off. So let me go do that real fast, and I'll be right back. Okay. BRB. My bad. My bad. We figured it out. We figured it out. Yo, Jay Quan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Hope you're having a good night. We are back. We got this the screw hole or this cutout dremeled, almost exactly the same. So hopefully we're okay. Yo, Gami, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Is it Gami? Is that how you say it? Gome? Gome? Fuck, I messed that up. My fault. Okay, wait a sec. I think I fixed something. Let's see, because now we got like dual alerts going on, right? So let's undo. Oh shit! It would help if I had something to type on, right? GG's, y'all. Telling me it's Friday without telling me it's Friday. Okay. All right, let's just see what happens if I do this. All right, I'm gonna catch up. Let me see. Don't have money for it. Morgan is incredible. Definitely the coolest board he's made so far. The only waifus you could be convinced to spend money on are Lena, Shinobu. Oh yeah, good waifus. Good waifus. You might be done with the hobby. Oh no. Yeah, Rukia is definitely the GOAT. Highly recommend Rukia's boards. Yo, Adept, what up? What up? Happy Friday, yo. Oh yeah, you're in the same area as him, huh? So you guys, is there a meet going on this weekend? Rukia drops a Shinobu board that I'm in? Yeah. After getting Rin board. Dude, it's just, there's too many boards. There's too many options. This month has been insane for boards. Sick? Pronounce Gom. Okay, got it. Appreciate you. Oh, speak of the devil. What up, Kev? What up, Kev? We were just talking about you, dude. Your ears ringing? Okay, I think we are all right. Let me just make sure if I put this down, will this fit? Now, yeah, I think so. Okay, we're good. Wait, where the hell is it? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Okay, just enough room. I might have to file it a little bit more. We'll see. What you got to do is you got to get more computers. So little money. I know. I'm the same way. I usually have like 2 on this desk and then 1 behind me on my work desk. Okay, bet. We'll set this aside. Move these as well for now. And we will get started on our second PCB. Let's put this out actually. We can just work on here. Get our stabs going, yeah? I'm gonna go with APs because these are Alan's favorite, or sorry, Aowen's favorite stabs to use. So we're gonna come correct. Do it, yeah. So Kev, by the way, he'll do commissions. I'm gonna plug my guy right now, and his pricing is amazing. So if you are interested in doing like a 101 or a small run, hit him up. Highly recommended. I know he's a little bit busy right now though, my bad, Kev. I know you're busy with school and shit, so hopefully that doesn't backfire. Okay, so I think we did split backspace on the other one. Do we want to do... No, I'm going to do full backspace. Full backspace or split? I already have split on this one, so maybe I go full. All right, for sure. Full backspace it is. So we're going to need 1, 2, This is a little baby shift, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stabs. If I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. Which means I can set this aside for right now. And we'll get started on this. Let's move some of this crap out of the way. We'll use some BDZ and 205 for the stabs. So I'll do 205 for the housings, and then I'll do BDZ for the actual wires. Get some cobble lube going on. Nixie on full backspace is nut. Oh yeah, for sure. So that, maybe we'll do Nixies. I'm leaning towards Nixies. You already know I'm a Nixie nut. You should try breaking them in. Oh, for the APs? Who does that? That's somebody's technique, right? Is that where you like is that Lightning or somebody that does that? I want to say he like runs it through. He actuates it a bunch of times or something. How do you break them in? From EPP? Oh, okay. What's the pro tip? What's the break-in process entail? Oh, the wire. Okay. Dude, I'm looking worried I'm going to bend it if I do that, but I'll do it. Let's do it. I pulled out way too much of this. They are very strong, that's for sure. And super tight. But I can see why breaking them in would be helpful. I just realized I need to get some lube. Someone from the group I channel was nice enough to send me their night. Ooh. Nights are great. I love night stabs. Oh, I low-key could have used nights in here. Not low-key, but high-key. Probably should have used nights in here. Make my life easier. Yeah, I love night stabs. I haven't used them in a while, but they're definitely easy mode for stabilizers compared to the other options out there. First 10 pre-tools done. Finished my CJs we lit. Nice. First 10. Are you lubing right now? You gonna break them in at all? Dude, I still need to set up my breaking machines. I had so many vents I got to get through, dude. Maybe I'll start tonight. Maybe. Probably not. You already broke them in? Nice. 400K is like perfect. That's like what? 40% scratch? No. 25% scratch. Did you get any from Pantheon? I think you did, right? I wonder when they're gonna ship. Welcome back, welcome back. We're still looping these tabs. You haven't missed anything yet, man. So do you break them in first and then lube them? Because it feels like it's gonna get super messy otherwise, right? Like pop them in and out first? The wires, that is. Okay. And you gotta do it on both sides? All right, bet. Meaning what? What did they change? Oh, 5 times. Yeah, because I was going to say, they don't feel quite as tight as they used to. So, yeah, we can start there. We'll start with 5. Let's see how we do. Okay. Yeah, it's not too time intensive. Okay, so these ones are done. You still prefer TX Rev 3s? Really? Oh yeah, the cherries for sure. I gotta get some flush cutters so I can properly cut the feet off. That's the only problem I have right now. Otherwise, I'd be using those. Yeah, man. Okay. Don't need this. Where do they even sell Rev 3s anymore, man? I think the only place I can find them are from like Switch modders. Or like, you know what I mean, modders. Shit. Dude, I feel like I find out about a new site every time I stream. These are all like hidden gems. You know what I mean? So you try to search for like US vendors, you just get the big ones. Damn, that does make a difference. I can feel how much looser it's gotten. Okay. Let's get these lubed up. Do you use BDZ at all, Kev? Also, man, I'm so juiced that 9less is rolling. I've been having fun with the Ellis, the little 40, or Elise. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. The Shark 40 Ergo. Oh, damn. Yo, Matt with the plug. Looking out. Good looking out, Matt. Saving our man Kev. Matt the homie, dude. We take care of our own over here, huh? Yeah, much appreciate the gifted sub, dude. Dude, and Nitro's looking expensive too. Is like, what the hell? Or whatever it's called. Is it called Nitro? Am I thinking of Discord? I'm thinking of Discord. What the hell is Twitch's subscription service called? Twitch Plus? Yo, free entry. Hell yeah, let's do it. When is Corsa Mini running, bro? Oh, we still got to get 896 going too. I told myself, look, I got the PCBs finally out. They're all ready to test. They look great. We got our Bachus. I just got to get them flashed and tested. So maybe if we have time today, we'll get them done. Right? The white looks so sick. It's gonna look clean in there. Should I not do silver and black, but instead of fun color? Dude, I feel like you have to do Turbo Night just to keep with the theme. I guess it depends on the fun colors. But I mean, it's up to you, bro. I feel like every single run you've done has been pretty successful with those colors. But I do like Adept's idea of orange. Fun color that works with sloths, so brown. What the fuck? Just brown? God, that color is so terrible, man. Even the name, like, come on. Thinking of calming, mil-maxing Ellis and Tohsaka. Oh, for sure. What's up, name? Never owned a blue keyboard before? Thinking back, the only one I've had is the blue sheet. I think. Yeah. And now the 9less That's more like a cyan than a real blue. I mean, it's still under the blue umbrella, right? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention because this BDZ gets all over the freaking place. Were you thinking of having me do it? Or somebody else? I haven't actually mil-maxed anything yet. I need to. I gotta pick up some sockets. I saw Pantheon had them. Tomorrow's a moving day for you? Ooh. Yeah, of course, man. Have a good night. Get some rest. Moving sucks. I've done it way too many times. So I definitely feel your pain. But I'll make sure I post the videos and stuff on the DubDub server, as well as my own. How much brightness? Do I have it at stock? But the group buy units actually have Poron inserts that you can put to help with the bleed. Oh, that's with the L-shaped rubber. So basically, I think they're just meant to go around the edges. I don't know exactly on this side where it would go. I can check on the case. Mine doesn't have it. This is the prototype, so mine don't have that. But also, I mean, just drop a question in the Discord, and Alan can show you. I just run it at full brightness. And that's with the bleed, and it's not. I don't think it's bad at all. Yeah, I've had it for a while. Good night. Good night. Matt, do you film your gats? Never had an itch for 65, really? For a while, 65 was my favorite layout for sure. You don't have an itch for anything smaller than 65? I'm the same way, man. I'm not the biggest fan of 60s. I do like the way they look. I just feel like they're too small for like daily use. I mean, I'm also kind of huge, so they just feel extra small to me, maybe. But then again, I was able to get a 40 to work. And I was having fun with that. Maybe I have to give 60s another chance. But I don't know, something about a win keyless 60. The aesthetics of it, just like perfect. Yeah, for real. The 896 looks so dope. I can't wait to run ours. All right. Are you going to join ours, Kev? Get yourself a Zinfandel. Gotta find some bird. Well, actually, there's a bunch that they were posting in the channel. I thought that looked pretty good. So I don't know what song this is, but it slaps. What song is this? I didn't add this in my playlist. Bittersweet. Fucking vibing over here. Okay. Sorry. Got distracted for a sec. So what do you guys want to hear? You want to hear Nixies? We already have a blacks build, right? So the red build that I did is basically just the same shit. It's also Hyperglide. Oh, you guys talking about the half plate? All right. Do we do Nixies? Where the hell are my Nixies? Do we do Nixies? With the TX 18mm 57 gram spring? Or do we go with Hyperglide Reds using the 3-stage Geon spring? Or Hyperglide Reds using Graveshift 19mm 55. I mean, these are themed, so I guess that, that's a thing. Extra scratchy Hyperglides. Snappier ring is probably going to be the 3-stage. Let's see. So this is a 22mm 3-stage, so it should be a lot. All right. Okay, then we'll try these out. We'll try out the 3-stage from Geon. See how they are. Sorry, Matt. Dude, you know I would put Nixies in everything. Look, I can always rebuild it, right? I can always rebuild it. I actually have another PCB, so I just got to get another plate made. What the shit? There we go. Are we in? Yes. Making sure we're seated. We're gonna go full backspace. Trav, what up? Welcome in, man. Surprise, surprise. Oh, dude, is the build? Wait, why didn't it update the build command? I actually did that before we joined. Did it play me? It played me, yo. I did it like an hour ago. What the fuck? Rip. All right, let me fix it real quick. Massively annoying. Moobot. Yeah, this whole thing is wrong. That work? What the why is it not updating? Huh? It's definitely a skill issue, dude. Definitely a skill issue. I'm gonna try one more time. Let's see if this works. Third time's a charm? There you go. Success. What boards am I bringing? I don't know, man. I haven't made up my mind. I guess I'll figure it out tonight. I didn't realize how big it was going to be. Well, first of all, I didn't realize that part of Treasure Island existed. I've never been over there. I've driven through through the island many times. Many times. I used to live in Emeryville, like right on the other side. No idea that that whole area existed. That's crazy. Just living my life oblivious. The drive is about an hour, 10 minutes, something like that. Not too bad. Not the worst. I'm probably going to bring my Matrix so that Popol can take a look at it in person. My Matrix, my 2.0. I've been thinking about bringing the Ecliptica, but I'm also scared to bring the Ecliptica. I'll coordinate with Ayuena, and then I guess we'll figure it out from there. Yeah, don't bring expensive boards. I mean, I did go to the last one in SF and the last SF MK one, and we took a bunch of Waifu Works boards. I took the Kaze. Everything was fine. The closest issue we had was some dude brought a dog, and the dog kept jumping on the table and getting very close to scratching the boards. But he got chased off. So. Oh, sick! Hell yes. Much appreciated. I'll bring the. Yeah, dude. I might. I was thinking about bringing the 1098. Too many options, guys. I don't know what to bring. And then a part of me wants to bring things that I feel like I can sell. Like, I don't know how likely it is I'm going to sell anything there. But maybe it's a good strategy. FMJ Amnesis and Apostle. Ooh. That's true, huh? I should bring in the IU. I actually finally sold some boards today too, man. What the fuck? After like nothing moving on the market. I finally sold the key cold, which has been sitting there for like a month more, maybe longer than that now. And I sold the Kaze. The Kaze sold super quick though. There's a ton of interest in the Kaze. Kazes always have a ton of interest. Nice, dude. Honestly, man, if I didn't have so many boards that I was sitting on, I would probably buy it to at least try it out. Dude, these 3 pins are not going to want to sit in here, so this is going to be tough. Have you listed anything, Kev? Trav, did you join the Titanium HHKB? Yeah, I had initially, but I ended up dropping out of it. Rainy, the Rainy was the 75? 65? Is that what it is? Rainy 75, yeah. It's a cool board. I saw one in person at a KeyCon. And actually, I thought it was a solid board for the price. Full stainless steel Corsa? Dude, I still haven't even heard the full stainless steel, the Overcast Cloudline. Because I just can't imagine it sounding good. There's just too much metal. Like too much dense ass metal, right? But low key, I feel like the Corsa would sound good. No, I'm not made of money, bro. Shut up, Matt. Over here DMing people left and right. How many more boards you got coming? My man will be like, I can't afford a board. And then he's like, yo, I just got like 5 more boards today. And a steady stream of switches. Spoken like a true addict. I've heard the same thing. But I mean, it's also super expensive to man, you're right. Hence those inflated prices. You legit only have the WW boards? That's a lie. Oh wait, you just sold the Corsa, huh? You have the not the Corsa, the Cora. You have the Corsa? Yeah, Matt can't afford it. That's a fact. He just pretends he's broke. And you have the Duality. You can't lie to us, bro. We talk to you every day. Yeah, but you're keyboard rich. He does have the rookie infection. We all do, low key. Like the day you tell me you're doing Rose, I should say, aka Rosie, is the day I'm selling everything I have. What the hell's happening here? Sesson? I'm hella down, yes. Ryan's got one for sale. I'm just curious. I'm really curious how the Otan sounds compared to the 500 CM in person and compared to the Jane. Like I know what people say, but I want to hear it in person. I might have a trade set up too for the for an Otan. God dang it! This plate. No. There we go. The trade is for the Shi. The black Shi. Absolutely. Absolutely. This thing is a lifesaver in general. It's almost a must-have for plastic plates, but it's just helpful even with aluminum or stronger, denser plates. But yeah, it goes a long way. This, and if making sure while you're soldering, using a single pane technique, if you haven't done that before, are absolutely key, I think, for softer plates. You'd be surprised how much the pins move, or how much the switches move, sorry. Even if they look like they're flat. They're mostly the same. Yo, what up, Alex? They're mostly the same. I'll show you the technique when I get to it right now, so I'll walk you through it. It's something that I was actually shown while on stream, and has been very clutch ever since then. It does slow you down a little bit, but it's worth it. And then the one I'm using is from Swag Keys. I think it's like $4 or something like that. So, oh, by the way, these switches I ordered from Swag Keys. I didn't get hit with any tariffs or anything. So yeah, if you want to pick it up from there, I would recommend their fork, unless there's something stateside. Assuming you're in the States, sorry. What up though, Alex? Yo, I don't have my stream up. Who joined? What happened? WF Brown, yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the fam. Yo, we got a follower goal. I didn't even know that was set. No need to apologize, bro. No need to apologize at all. I also just realized, did I put the wrong plate in the description of the build? I think I did. I think I put palm. Oh, no, I didn't. It's PP. Okay, we're good. You think single plate fork makes single switch pin soldering not as necessary? Man, I don't know. Because these are still moving. Well, these are 3-pin, so they're going to move around a bunch. Because I've used the fork ever since I started, but even with it, there's still I still have switches move. You'll hear them pop in. That's when it's very noticeable. When you go to reflow the solder on the joint, you'll see it actually move. And that's with me thinking like I'm pressing everything down. I think everything's in right. They're also really loose in this specific PCB, so I know I'm gonna have to do it here. Okay. We have everything we need. Oh, you know what? What showed up today, guys? Shipping's $21. It's because it's in. Yeah. Don't just buy the plate fork if you're gonna get it from Swag Keys. Buy a bunch of stuff. It's because it's coming from Korea. Their storefront is in English, but they're based out of Korea. Where did you guys get your plate forks from? Divinity's? You guys have any recommendations for some cheap plate forks? I bought it with a bunch of other stuff. Divinity? Yeah, Divinity's would be the thing I recommend, assuming they have them in stock. Let me grab what just came in so we can set this up. And maybe I don't suffocate to death from fumes for once. Grab the baby one to try out. All right, Trav. Second time's a charm for this. We got the smaller one because the other one was friggin' massive. So we're gonna try this extractor out. It was on sale too, and it was on sale and there was a coupon, so it was kind of hard to beat the price. It was like $10 more than the Kodo. Kodo? Where the hell did I put my blade? I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh wait, I have one right here. Let's forget I have these hiding back here. Treehouse? I haven't seen Treehouse or checked out Treehouse. Is that a site? Can you link it, please? Yeah, 3D printing is always an option too. I think most of them are just 3D printed, honestly. All right. I think I still remember how to do this from the last one. Oh crap. Looks like the filter's already in there. Yeah, if you got a 3D printer, go for it. That's all you need. Oh, Bowl also has one, by the way. Bowl Keyboards. He has it's different than a regular fork. I can't remember why it's different, but it kind of goes in between. You'll see it if you go on Bowl's site. That's also just 3D printed from what I know. Sorry. All the noise. We've got some extra filters. These little attachments. Some of the power. Yes. Okay. I did. This is the fume extractor that I'm setting up right now as we speak. This is a smaller version. This is the fume clear, but it's a smaller version of the one we had prior. That thing was massive. Definitely overkill for what I'm doing. I know. Let's hope. Otherwise, I have the other one that works moderately well. Oops.
Now the question is, can I get it to fit? Maybe. Maybe.
No, not gonna reach. Okay. G fucking G's, guys. Let's see if I can get this to work. Over the wire. Okay, I can do that. All right. struggle is real. Come on. One of these days I need to clean up this cable management situation. Is not bueno. Alright, we're good. There we go. Beautiful. I'm gonna make it work. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to open this thing. I guess we don't need to. Oh, there we go. Okay, filters are in. Everything looks good. I think I just need to plug it in now. I'm gonna put this vent in, and then we'll get started on our solder. Very interesting little setup here. I'm assuming this goes here because this is going to seal. Yep. Okay. Bam. Let's see if this little dude works. Let's see if this dude works. Back in my chair. All right. GG's. This company sucks, man. Alright. Are you serious right now? Look at this. Look at this. This is how it came. This is how it came, gents. Broke. Mrs. GODSSON is indeed coming. Alright, let's try not fully expanding it. This thing fires. How did they both arrive broken, dude? What the fuck? Come on, fume clear. GG's, guys. I'm just gonna try to keep it as close as I can to see if this works. I get suction, yeah. I mean, I get it with the hose. And without it. Just a tiny bit. Very sucky hose. This thing sucks, bro. Shit. Okay. Let's try doing something like this. Nope, that just literally popped out. What the fuck? Is there something that removes the suction? I mean, there's a filter. I don't think so. Medium, main, optional charcoal filter thing. No, it's everything. Maybe we try reversing it? Seeing if this helps. Okay, I'm gonna twist that on. The problem is not the suction, the problem is that the hose breaks. Okay. It's giving minimal suck, Matt. Minimal suck. Fuck it, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Maybe I have to use 2. Either way, this thing's getting returned. The highest setting. Alright, we got some suction. We got some suction. Is it super loud? Can you guys hear it? Hopefully not. Can you guys hear me at all? Okay, so just making sure. Okay, good. It probably just pops on when I have a noise filter running, but it's probably when I speak that you can actually hear it. All right, we're gonna rock 285, 10R tip. It's literally not doing anything. It's gotta be like right over it. Look at this limp ass fucking. Alright, let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, this is not doing shit, boys. Bro, this thing's ass. Literally ass. There's like no way to make this not suck. Literally. All right. Yeah, GG's. I'm gonna use the other one. This thing sucks. Useless. Get the fuck out of here. My cheap little fucking $20 fan off Amazon is better than this. We'll put that one on. I think it's time to cave and just get a Kodo or whatever they're called.
We done tried all the fancy ones. And they don't want to work.
This at least like gets 70% of the fumes out of my face. It does look like it fucking came out of a Happy Meal or some shit though. Okay, so the single pin technique, right? You're gonna go through a row of these and only solder one of the pins in. I'm gonna just do one row at a time to demonstrate. Usually I do the whole PCB because that's the way my brain works. Okay. I shifted my chat on the OBS. Oops. How the hell did I do that? There? Look better? Still wrong. That's freaking weird. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. So we got one row down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our soldering iron. We're going to press in on the switch on the back as hard as we can. And we're going to reflow the switch. So we're going to reflow this pin. It's going to melt. And what that'll do is if it was loose, if it wasn't seated properly, it'll pop it into place. And then you just let go and you're ready to go. So that one just moved for me a little bit, which tells me that it wasn't seated flush. It doesn't happen all the time for sure, but the times that it does, it's very satisfying. Because that's how you get those crooked keycaps and you know, crooked switches, crooked stabs. Sorry, crooked stab keys, etc. All right, now that that's done, we can go back and finish it off. Did you catch that, Gom? Alright, I'm gonna go back to my old technique. I'm gonna do the whole board, one pin at a time. Trav, I heard Ninja's coming through, by the way. He said he found a dog sitter. See if I can convince him to sell me the Ergo Eye at a reasonable price. I'd agree. I think I'd agree with that price. I just got to figure out a way to buy it without my wife noticing. She's gonna fucking kill me. I might need you to run interference. Did anybody join the Kaze Mini raffle? Yeah, the retail price is rough. You're not a fan of the Mini? Oh, it's too small. Yet another 60. You'd rather just get like a unicorn retail? Good luck, bro. Jeez. Good luck. That would be nice, though. Got an HK if you're interested. Dude, I missed it. I'm so upset. I gotta pick it up tomorrow. They came, they did like a silent drop off. They didn't ring the doorbell. But whoops, you missed it freaking thing on my, or sorry, we missed you sticker on my door. And I was like, are you kidding me? Maybe they knocked, I don't know, I didn't hear it. But it said it was getting taken to the local store. So I'm gonna see schedule for redelivery tomorrow, then maybe I'll grab it on my way. Maybe I can sell it at the meet. Oh yeah, that's right. Mohit? Let's see if I can get him to buy mine, dude. Hopefully. Honestly, I'm sorry, man. None of those coins are worth that price. Anywhere near the price they're commanding right now. Like a drop-in O-ring board should never be worth that much money. You got a corn? Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, it just looks like a Jace, right? That's like the whole deal. It does. Yeah, literally, right? If you're gonna buy the rat corn, you should get the number 22 and the... Dude, that Seneca's nuts. What is that, 8K or something? Jesus, for Topra? I'm sorry, man. In what universe? Why? Okay. You honestly prefer the regular coins, the only custom, or you like the VKG? I don't even think the VKG is very nice. I actually think the HK one is the nicest looking one to me personally. But I still never would have bought it if it didn't come at the price I got it at. What am I doing? I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet at all. Gotta refill these bitches. Am I selling the HK? Not yet, but I would like to for sure. I'm not gonna keep it. Not long term. I'm not the biggest unicorn fan. I'm very sad. I passed on that white Jace. I was first in line for that. I think he had a really good price, but I don't know, man. With the way the market is, I feel like it's just going to keep going down. And if not, whatever. I'll get it back later. McLevin, flying is definitely a good dude, man. Super cool dude. Black Jace over white Jace. It's all personal preference, Trav. Like you always say. What do you prefer, scratches or fingerprints? And overcoat. Sometimes. Though I will say the matrix coats are fire, man. Just Dougie. As someone super new to the community, I couldn't warrant that sort of money to have to wait for most of the boards. You know, that's very fair. I was super hesitant to buy into any group buys when I first started. It just seems so weird. It's so foreign from anything else you buy, right? Like you pay up front and then you gotta wait forever for this thing to come through. The more you explore, the more you'll get to know the designers that are trustworthy, that haven't failed to deliver, and you know have run projects successfully many times. That'll help. Generally, going through bigger vendors is okay. I say generally because even that's kind of sketch. There's been lots of vendors that have gone under. By the way, I've only been here since November myself. I haven't been here in this hobby a long time. But I've been able to participate, even in the short time I've been here, in a number of successful group buys, right, that have delivered on time, without any real issues. The Waifu Works ones have all been A1, in my opinion. Granted, this one I got this is a prototype, so I bought this directly from the designer Ayuena. But the Bunny Girl I got, the Ellis I got through group buy, it's been okay. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you got to be a little crazy to be in this hobby, right? To spend this much money on keyboards anyway. So I guess it just kind of goes with the territory. All right, Kev, I thought you were gonna get the Celine. Did you find one of those, Vinny's version? And no, I did not. I did not go with Baja Knights for obvious reasons. I don't like BCS. So far, I've only bought anything from Meeple Market. That's great. That's a good place to start. They really make decent boards for the money. The more you experiment, the more you'll probably want to venture towards like full aluminum boards and different types of switches. But take your time with it. You know, go at your pace. Don't buy into the hype. Hype boards are not worth it. I know I've bought many. I've tested with many. I mean, the whole point is it's supposed to be a hobby, so you should be enjoying yourself along the way and learning as you go. And, you know, there are $200 boards that I've built that have blown me away, that have changed my opinion on some of these crazy expensive boards. So don't let yourself get pressured into spending more than you're comfortable with. Oh, it's full auto. Oh, nice. You can't wait for the Neo 65 Core Plus. Yeah, 155. I've heard really good things about the Neo 65s. I need to pick one up to test out. But the board that kind of changed my mind on quote-unquote budget boards, like I started backwards, right? I dove right into the deep end, thinking, you know, oh, I'm going to be snooty. There's no point in buying cheap boards. But the Lumen Keys LX60, which was designed by Bowl, really blew me away. And that was a super cheap board as well. Really good build quality. excellent sound. Kind of shifted my whole opinion on this game. Yeah, if you want an upgrade from me, I definitely recommend a Neo. Look, my first real mechanical keyboard, like that I customized was Keychron. So I'm right there with you. I just went from Keychron to like Unicorn and Kohaku, and then everything else that's come along in these build videos. You cry when you see someone managing their bills and then turning around dropping bills. Dude, look, like I said, you got to be a little bit crazy to be in this hobby. I mean, who in their right mind is spending $300-400+ on keyboards, $200 on keycaps? You know, but I guess there's worse things. I say it all the time. There's worse things you could be spending money on, right? Much worse things. And just don't try to spend outside of your means. Don't end up like us. And keyboards are not an investment. Please understand. You're more than likely going to lose your money on your keyboards. So do not buy a keyboard as an investment unless you get a really, really good deal. Yeah, bowl boards are really, really nice, honestly. Bowls, he's a really, really talented dude. And I respect that he's putting out boards that are not overpriced. And they're coming at a quantity that's kind of nuts. Like, I don't know how he does it as fast as he does it. I'm not talking about the group buy process, but the design process. I know the group buys can take a while. Looking aftermarket can be good. Prices can be... Yeah, right now is a great time if you're new to the hobby to look at the aftermarket because everything is down, like, a lot. A lot. I mean, it was down when I started, and it's only gone down since then. So if you're not, if you don't know where to look, there's the Reddit mech market. There's a Discord mech market. If you join my server and ask, somebody can link you in there. I know it's kind of hard to find the invite otherwise. You went from a Black Widow X to your Corsa? That's wild. So you just built your very first... You designed and built your very first actual mechanical keyboard? That's goated. That's absolutely true. A good budget will give you permission to spend money on hobbies without putting yourself out. That's absolutely true. I think my problem is I went too hard because I was trying... I mean, I'm funding all my own streams and content, right? So I don't have any sponsors or anything like that. So I was trying to do something different than most people that I see doing this that are sponsored. They're building like the cheaper boards that they're getting for free or they're getting at a huge discount. So I figured, hey, maybe let me try the other side of this. Explore all the high-end stuff and see if it's really worth, spending that money. And after building all these boards, I can tell you, no, it's definitely not. It's very rare to see a board that's like north of $800 that's worth it. Not saying they don't exist. They do exist. There are some really nice boards that are that expensive if you're really that invested in this hobby. But are they like objectively better than a $300, $400 keyboard? No, it's a keyboard, man. It's a keyboard. You're typing on it. You're doing typing tests. You're working on it. You're playing video games on it. It's an instrument. So, and not even one that like produces massively varying results. Now you tell me. Trav, I feel like you're really good about the budget thing and just keeping a certain number of boards in rotation. Like, I need to learn from you. The ASCII F. Yo, shout out to Frank and Moshiki. That board is dope. I wish I knew about that board when the group buy was going. I would love to have joined that board. You seen some boards that I want for Halo? Yeah, dude, everything is so much more cheap right now. Like, as an example, I bought the IU. The IU I paid $950 for. I paid $950 for the IU, and at that point, this was 2 months ago. At that point, that was like $200-300 cheaper than every other IU I could find, right? The Perryworks IU. Fast forward 2 months, and it's like I have it listed at $800 with a bunch of extras, and I can't sell it. So keyboards are definitely not an investment. All right, we did it. We done it. Yeah, I know the L is massive, Matt. I don't know if I'll ever financially recover from this. Shout out to Tiger King. Dude, I need to rewatch that docuseries. That was like the best thing that happened during COVID, if you could consider anything good during that period. I have not sold the IU yet. I have a buyer for the JIU, or GU, I don't know how you say it. Shows you how much I know about K-pop. A local buyer too. You just gotta figure out where we can meet up. I think by the way, Trav, there's another meet in San Jose, like a week from now. Somebody just told me about. Right. Oh, be careful not to break these tabs. I don't know. I've been using this. Let me grab this guy. This is way more effective. I did sell the Kaze again. I told you the whole reason I sold it, I traded it. Well, no, I sold it, and then I traded it because I knew I could sell it easier than the board I was trading it for. Sorry, Spody, if you're watching this. I had a strategy for that trade. I was gonna rebuild it first, though, and actually, dude, Ryan already shipped out the board, the plate. Lulz. So I gotta hang on to it for the commission unit. You never clean flux? You feel dirty? Yeah, it's not necessary, but it is nice to do. Damn it, so I have an extra PC one. Rip. I need to get like a wire brush for this. Well, I do have one for my gun cleaning stuff, but I don't want to mess with the PCB. All right, it's fine. Okay. See how we did? Looking pretty decent. You still have it? Why didn't you sell it? Okay. Now for the fun stuff, yes? Let's get to reassembling. Damn it, I spilled fucking rubbing alcohol on myself. GG's. I can't believe you hate on the... Wait, who's hating on the Kaze? You gonna go to the gym? All right, Kev. Have a good workout, bro. I'll see you in a bit. Assuming you still want to run some rivals later. Uh-oh. Don't play me, Toe. Come on. GG's. Is this not working? Okay, one sec. Let's do this real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we got a problem. Let me see if I have to flash this thing first. I might have to flash it. What? That worked. Why is this not working? What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna go to resources. Tohsaka. There it is. It is new, yeah. I just gotta flash it. Okay, let me try a different cable real quick. And hope I didn't block this up. All right. I know, right? Two RGBs back to back. GG's. I think this thing's fucked, guys. What I can't tell is if this pin is bent. Let's see. No, it looks fine. We got a DOA PCB that I didn't test like a rookie. Come on. Bro, please be safe. Don't crash. Oh, there we go. Okay. That worked. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm just going very slow. God damn. Come on. Okay. There we go. Sick. Not a rookie. We done it. We done it. We done it. Salvaged. Clutch. All right. I should probably test the keys while I'm doing it, so let's just plug this in. Give me 1 second. Don't know why that popped out, but we got it now. Okay. We'll do a quick test. Grab the Tohsaka. JSON. Oops. this format change. I guess I can't on there. Okay. Wait, what? There it is. Okay. Okay. We'll just make sure that this is MO1. Oops. Okay. Everything else is good, I think. This is nothing. Page up, page down in. This should be fine. I can do this as home, actually. Home. Page up, page down. Where's page up? Oops. Left shift. Okay. That looks good to me. So we can do this. I know it's not working though. If I go to, oh, there it is. Sick. Thank you. That looks good though. Yes, that looks good. Bet. Thank you, Alex. Per usual. The fuck? Why aren't you going in? This is in, seated properly. Head ass, my bad, dude. Literally all up on it. Dude, what in the fuck? I can't even tell where this is not sitting flush. Okay. Oh, there we go. That work? No. Is there extra PCB anywhere? I don't see any extra PCB anywhere. Timeout. What the shit? Okay, let's compare these PCBs to see what I'm doing wrong. They look fucking identical. Okay, I gotta use that technique too. That work? There we go. Okay. I don't know why that took so long to get in, but we got it in. Jesus. I was like, man, what is happening right now? Okie dokie. Let's finish this up. Yes? Yes. What keycap should we use, guys? By the way. Do I just reuse what I put on before? The originative Japanese? Red Cyrillic? Why would I do Cyrillic when I have that one? I like originative Japanese more. Especially because of the theme. Written Tohsaka. Oh, you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, so I don't think you saw that I have it on there already. Yeah. I can reuse though. I need to go grab the box though because I think I'm gonna need full backspace. Okay, I gotta see how bad the bleed is like this real fast because I gotta figure out if it's not the end of the world. I can fix that later. Or do I have? I think I have extra gaskets in here. I do. Okay, maybe I just do that. Just gonna fix this real fast and make sure we minimize the bleed from the LED. Nothing much. I assembled it, but I forgot to put the gaskets in on the side for the RGB blocker. We're gonna kind of ghetto rig it like this one has been ghetto rigged to try to block as much of that bleed as we can. Okay. For sure, man. You at the gym? Come on. It's not out yet? Okay, one down. There we go. Okay. Yo, Flyback, what up, dude? How are you doing? Happy Friday. There it is, okay. Right at the perfect time. Like, finally got it assembled. This is a prototype, so it's not super smooth compared to the regular build, but it's not bad. Just some PCB stuff that we're figuring out. But we're at the finish line. Nice. Warzone pubs. I'm doing well. I'm glad we made it to Friday. Another week down. We're probably going to try to get some gaming in after this too. It's been so long since I played anything, dude. Oh. Did I just spring swap with 3-stage? I did spring swap. Well, I did more than that. So I lubed it with 205G0 just lightly on the stem. Give me one sec. Can't multitask. Filmed it with some TX films and then spring swap to Geon 3-stage springs just to try. I did a bunch of different experimentation for springs. So someone wanted to try Poppy. So we're trying Poppy. I think it was Kev. Flyback, how are your projects going, man? Hi, stay tuned into the server. I think the Echo is going to be launching soon, yeah? Or at least the protos are going on sale soon, yeah? Okay. Let's reuse what we can. Sick. I know. The waiting game for these group buys it's rough. Hopefully I get in on the next one. I'm still super new, so I found out about your server like way late. I think Matt, no, not Matt. Somebody put me onto it. Maybe it was Matt. Have to grab the rest of these caps in a sec, but let's start here. Matt is the homie indeed. Hey Matt, what happened to your Koro, dude? You're in for the Echo? Matt wouldn't sell it to me. He wouldn't trade it to me for freaking ever. Punk. Oh, congrats. I've heard good things about the spider. What color did you get? Is that just filling now? Or was it an extra? Yeah, Matt. Come on, Matt. Ooh, the baby blue one. That's the one I wanted to get. I don't know why I didn't enter. Sick. With stone patina. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Congrats. Okay. Making sure it's sitting properly. Definitely love some patina. Okay. You guys got anything fun planned for the weekend? Other than Trav? I know where you're going to be, Trav. You need somebody to mill-max the PCB? I'd offer to do it, but I don't have any mill-max sockets. And I also actually have mill-max PCB before. But I typically don't charge anything for my my comms. For like the actual build. Just switch modding and I guess mill-maxing would be a fee. Something small, but I wouldn't even want to do it yet until I've done it myself first. Because I would not want to start with your board. The one mill-max PCB you had was dog shit? Was it one you did yourself or one you got with a build? Oh, okay. And the Vega. Did I really just rotate that twice? I did. Alright, BRB, let me grab the rest of these keycaps. Okay. Be right back, sorry. Found it. In record time. That usually takes way longer. I need a better system for organizing my keycaps. The keycap struggle is real. How do you guys organize your caps? What is going on here? This shit's upside down. This is upside down. God damn, what was I doing? Do I have a function key that's that big? I don't think I do. I sure don't. Nope. Got trolled. Okay, so I guess we'll just use control for now. This set I got off of MM for like 150. So I got super lucky, apparently. I didn't know what it was when I bought it. This is probably like the third set I ever bought. I was like, well, that looks cool. All right. Sorry. We are done, son. Done, son. Time for the sound tests. Let's peep it out real quick. What a pretty board. For all my weeb lovers, waifu lovers, weeb heads. All right. So this is MX Reds, again spring swapped with Geon 3-stage springs, loop filmed, and we're using a PP plate. Oh my god. Dude, I think it sounds great. It's definitely much poppier, like a little bit louder even than the Outlook plate. Sorry, these are like not fully seated, so it's weird getting used to the 3-stage for sure. It's very snappy. Like these are 3-stage and they're longer, right? So they snap back very quickly. Not bad. Not bad at all. No, these are MX Reds all around. I actually think... Did I miss a screw? Or is this just loose on this side? Let's try it. Tighten this down real quick. Because there's like way too much movement. I don't know if that's from the plate or... Whoa. What the hell? Come on. Okay. Yeah, there's way too much movement on this side. Maybe it's just the palm? No, come out. It sounds like cherry. It does sound like cherry. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Classic cherry sound profile. There's a lot of movement with the PP plate though, for sure. It's weird. Look at this. Tons of movement. Did I drop that tab key? Where the hell did I go? What's in here? Yeah, PP is very soft, and then on top of that, it's a like a leaf spring gasket mount, right? So, I feel like it would do maybe a little bit better with PC, with lights, but it does sound good. I think it sounds pretty bright. God, these springs. The springs. I know. I didn't have another alu plate. The original build is alu. So all I've got is the extra PP plate that it came with. It sounds very close to what it sounded like with aluminum though, just slightly louder. Yeah, much less flixy with the aluminum. it's nice. I don't know if I'm a big fan of these springs though. I'll be honest. I think they're a little too aggressive on the snapback for me. Like they like fight you on the way back up. You know what I mean? But honestly, it sounds really freaking good, I think. What are your guys' thoughts? How's it sounding coming through the wire? Here's a closer sound. Yeah, this board sounds really, really nice, man. I think he just nailed it. Might be the cleanest sounding board I've ever heard, to be completely honest. I think I've said that many times. This and the Morgan sound very close, so I'm expecting the same. Yo, what up, what up? Happy Friday, man. It is a little late, but glad you could join us. We're just wrapping this up. We just finished the rebuild. I think it's fire. I think it's noticeably louder for sure. A little bit more poppy. The springs on this, I don't know if I would recommend 3-stage springs. And maybe not at this weight. Maybe they need to be lighter or something. I don't know. I guess if you type super light, it's not as bad. You don't feel the spring kind of fighting back as much. But if you like to bottom out, these are 57.5 or whatever. That's what you use? Yeah. But you don't use tri-stage springs, do you? Yeah, PP plate I highly recommend. I mean, if you want to check out how flexy it is too, like, look at that. It's really comfy to type on. Tons of flex. Nice and crisp sounding. Yeah, it's very comfortable, for sure. Oh, so these are the springs you use, Alex. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it's because I'm not used to multi-stage springs, but like I can feel it as soon as I press down. This thing's fighting my finger to come back up. It's like, dude, get off me. They sound really nice though. Yeah, they sound phenomenal in here, for sure. Yeah. I tried a bunch of different batches. I still have more to do. I have a couple more Hyperglide. So these are Hyperglides, by the way. I have a couple more Hyperglide blacks to go through to experiment with some more switches. Springs. But it was between these, and then I had the Graveshift 55 gram 19 millimeters. That also felt nice. But they're also 22 millimeter, yeah. So that it's like all of the above. It's heavily compressed. It's really long, and it's tri-stage. So it's got all the bells and whistles for like how to modify the feel, right, and increase snapback. I do think I like the sound of it with the PP plate a little bit more. BT dubs, just personally, I think it sounds For my preference, I like it to be a little bit louder, so I would recommend the PP if you're okay with the flex. Hello and good night, Plastic. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend. Sorry. I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you next week, hopefully. All right, do we do a side-by-side of the other dub boards real quick? Let's pull up the dub boards. Okay. Here's our VG that we just built. These are MX2A blacks on aluminum. Yep, never done before, for sure. These are pre-tool blacks. Let me grab the salter. This board does not get anywhere near enough love for me. Mostly because of this. Where's Alan? This fuck ass USB port. What is that shit, man? That unicorn port? I hate that shit. I gotta find like the thinnest freaking connectors to try to get it to work. Absolutely not. This board is never going anywhere. I love this board way too much. These are these are the Nixie. Sorry, the messy Nixies, right? Man, all of these boards sound freaking incredible, in my opinion. In my opinion, they all sound good. They all look amazing. They're heavy, dense, great quality, great pricing. Definitely excited for Morgan. I know Morgan is expensive, but I would strongly advise you to consider it if you can swing it. If not, try to keep your eyes out for the Bunny Girl or Tohsaka extras. Toe extras should be going live soon. It's a first come, first serve. There's only like 2 units. So just keep an eye on the Discord. And that's basically all I got for you guys. Dude, that thing sounds crazy good in here. I think PP really livens this board up. For my preferences personally, I think the aluminum plate's a little too muted for me. Not that it's a bad thing. It's a very clean sound, but I like it. I like what I'm hearing here. Normally you like to use a BCP plate. Dude, honestly, I don't think it's necessary with any of his boards. This is definitely louder with the PP, but even aluminum. What I'll say is that Aoena is a spacebar fiend. Like, that is for sure the most important thing to him on a keyboard. So if that's your jam, then even more reason to pick up a dub board. I'm actually also digging the break-in method. I feel like it did help the sound a bit. Like, I didn't have to tune anything further than what I did this time. Between the BDZ and the 205D0 and the break-in, I think we nailed these stabs. But I can bring this through tomorrow, Trav, if you want to try it out. I don't know if AON is going to bring his. I can ask him right now. But yeah, if you're curious to try any of these boards out, let me know. I can bring them through. I know weeb stuff's not really your jam, but they're good boards. Sweet. Well, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a great weekend. I will most likely be back on Monday with another stream. GG's, y'all. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Trav. Later.